Luz y Progreso, honor respects. This is your host, Ancista Brujo Luis. So today I have downtime, okay? I got clients tonight, so my mind needs to keep busy. I need to be doing something crafty or something. I need to do something like witchy, make a powder, whatever. Anyways, it's downtime. So I saw these bells that I got as a gift from someone. I think they're for Obatala, the Orisha Obatala. But I'm having a offering for Yemaya in Ochun this September. And so I thought, it would be nice if I decorate it. So I thought maybe if I glue them, but that's not gonna work. So I thought maybe, oh, that's perfect. Maybe I can make I think this is called an agogo. All right, so I bought some rubber bands and I bought some tape and I got a whole bunch of leftover ribbons there. And sorry about the tarot card. This table is my dining room table, but I don't eat here. This is where I do all my brujeria and my crafts. So I couldn't glue this, so I said, you know what? Let me buy some rubber bands and see how that comes out. Let me try this. Okay, I don't know how this is going to turn out. I'm going to be very careful because I don't want to be snapping myself with rubber bands, but I want this to close up as tight as possible so it looks like a handle. Okay, so I'm just going to keep working and trying not to see, because right now it's just opening and it's just opening up. So let me just keep adding rubber bands. So all these rubber bands are different colors, you can see. And I bought 3 packs because I always buy just to make sure I have enough. And I'm just going to keep trying to, this is just the first step. Little crafty witch that I am. If I can't buy it, me la invento. Si no la encuentro, me la invento. If I can't find it, I'll invent it. Okay, so far so good. I don't think I needed 3 packages, but that's gonna go into this box of all my junk that I collect. Little tad bits. But I'm gonna really cover this bad boy up with all these rubber bands. So far, none of the rubber bands have broken. And it's looking good. So here it is, and all I guess I needed was 1 bag of rubber bands, but it's okay. Now this is not the finished product, but you see it holds it pretty well. And I'm gonna still add to it just a little bit more. I think I called it I don't even know what I called it earlier. I know I said the wrong name. Similar to an agago, or agogo. Whatever. And I know in Brazilian Umbanda, there's an instrument called the Adja or Adha. I'll show you a picture right here. It's used in Umbanda to call the spirits or for mediums to get in trance. So this is what I'm aiming for. And I just saw the bell and I thought this would be beautiful for that ceremony. So I'm still gonna decorate it. I still got a bunch of stuff in here that I can use. I'm gonna see if I add just a little bit more rubber bands just to keep it sturdy, even though it is sturdy. Oh, that's what it looks like. And sorry about the messing up table. Okay, so I used all the rubber bands and only 1, 2, 3 broke. So I've never made this, so I don't know if I'm gonna glue it. But what I'm going to do is I want to cover this up. I want to hide this up. So I'm in my box and looking around for, I got some blue ribbons. What else do I got in here? Some beads that I don't need. But I got some blue ribbons, some white ribbons. So let's see. We're probably going to cover this up. All this strip. So I don't know if I'm going to tape it or glue it. I'm just making this as I go along. You know, a lot of people ask me, how did I become so crafty? I remember when I was little, my mom used to do a lot of birthday party decorations. So she would make all the party favors and the decorations. So I learned a lot from my mother. And I remember thinking when I was little, wow, that's magic. You know, to visualize something, have something and you visualize something different from it and you make something different from it. I always thought that was so magical. So I got that gift from decorating from my mother, who used to do knickknacks for birthdays and weddings and anniversaries, and she used to decorate birthday parties and all that. So I got that from my mother. I remember when I was little, I was so fascinated. So anyways, let me try this white ribbon and tape it all around, or maybe glue it. I don't know. I'll figure this out. I'll be back to the next part. I decided to go with the white ribbon and maybe afterwards with the blue tape, and I decided actually just add a little glue just to give it a little strength, and then mostly tape it. I'm definitely not going to use this, but just a little bit of this just to add a little bit more to make it stick a little bit better. Okay, so I'll be back. I just want you to see that what I'm doing is just adding glue to one side, stick glue, and I'm just wrapping it around the bell. Okay, and nice and tight. So I'm having a hard time with this part right here, but I got most of the white, and I'm gonna have to figure out how to hide that. But I'm gonna add blue ribbon now, so it's nice and stuck there. Kind of looks like a mess right now, but should give it a break and think, what should I do next? But I'm gonna use some of this blue ribbon to hide that. So I'm cleaning up as I go along, and I'm gonna let this dry out. It's got a lot of glue. Am I happy with it so far? No, I'm not. I'm a perfectionist. I like to micromanage everything. That's what you get when you work as a manager of a restaurant for many years of your life. You know, one thing about Sancista Brujo Luis is I am a do or do not type of person. I don't like to try things. Also, I'm a simple yes or no. I don't believe in maybes. And that I apply in my life. I like to, when I'm doing something, I like to make sure it comes out beautiful. I give it my 100%. When I make something, I visualize, would I buy that for myself? Would I buy that if somebody else made it? And so I'm honest a lot with a lot of people. I remember I had a friend once, he was making I don't remember what it was, and I didn't mean to, but I told him I wasn't feeling what he was doing. He could have done better, and I know he got offended, and I didn't mean to offend the person. Because one thing is that I'm a perfectionist, sadly to say, when it comes to my things that I do. I'm going to clean this out. But this is just the beginning. I'm going to let this dry out in the sun or by a window, and then it's not even finished. Okay, I'm going to clean that out because it looks messy with a lot of glue. But I want to hide that. That is driving me up the wall. So I'm going to go to the next step after this dries out. So now that it's dry, you can see it's completely dry. I went to the doll store and I picked up these stickers right here. And I thought, let me see, I could probably use this just to hide a lot of this stuff. And I picked up some flowers at a doll store. I think it's got glue, hopefully. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start decorating it and hide all these imperfections that is going to drive me crazy. Now, do I sell these? No, this is something that I'm doing for a ceremony. And I just wanted to make something nice. So let me finish this up to see how it will look when it's done. It's almost done. So I'm finally finished my aja or my agogo. Actually, an agogo is a two bell that's usually in African cultures. It's usually hit with a stick. And an aja in candomblé, Brazilian candomblé, has 3. I only have 2. Okay, but I know I'm going to have people criticizing it, I'm proud of it. I feel like a crafty witch. I feel that brujos and brujas, they should be crafty. They should have some knowledge of the crafting, making something, normal, something that like a bell, and making it more beautiful, giving it some more magic, giving it some more ache, giving it some of your ache, your energy. And so, yeah, I'm sure that I'll get people that's going to criticize it, but their criticisms and negative comments are neither needed nor required. And this is it. And so you will see this in a video of when I have that ceremony up. I hope you enjoyed it. It came out really beautiful. The first time I did it. And again, I want to dedicate this to my mother. My mother, when I was little, she did a lot of, like I mentioned earlier, she did a lot of crafts, party favors and party knickknacks and wedding decorations. And so when I was little, I was always intrigued by that. And so, whenever she had stuff left over, she'd let us, play or mimic what she was doing. So I learned a lot of my craft from my mother. So this bell is also dedicated not only to Madre Yemaya, La Sirena, Mother Yemaya, but also to my mother. Okay, Olga Iria. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, you'll see this in a video. It came out real nice. I'm going to show you how it shines, and I'll show you that. But anyways, if you like this video, please hit that like button. Please subscribe. You can see that I covered it with flowers. I'm going to get rid of that blue string, but I covered it with flowers so I can hide all the the imperfections of the ribbon. But it's nice, it has a nice handle, and it feels good. Anyways, if you like this video, please hit that like button. Please subscribe. Please hit that notification bell button so you can receive notifications of when I post future videos. And I hope you like this video. It came out really, really beautiful. I'm really impressed. I wish you can see how beautiful it shines in the light here. Sancista Brujo Luis. Ciao. My muse spirit guides are like really on top of me right now. I'm in my creative stage, so I've got this, I don't know what kind of material this is, like a hard resinous. It's very heavy, but it's Egyptian, and it's got a scarab, which is like a dung beetle, sacred in Egyptian culture. But it looks kind of a little shabby, and I want to make it look a little nicer. So, and I can use this for something, as an offering box. So I've got this gold spray paint, and I'm going to hook it up and make it look a little bit nicer. And I have some ideas. So I have this gold spray paint, and let me see how this looks. And I'm just gonna color it up without getting that on my phone, and be careful because I don't want to ruin my phone. And look how nice that's gonna look. But I'm going to, because I like everything to look really nicely done, so I'm gonna decorate this. Should put flash. So here it is. I gave it a nice coating, but I want you to see it. Let me bring this down. In the sunlight, looks really nice. I got this paper because I don't want it to get it all over my table. All right, so I'm still not finished. I want to make this look really nice. All right, I'm gonna add another coat because I like to do things in threes, but I keep waiting till it dries and then just add one more coat. I'm not a professional spray painter, so, but it looks like nice gold or copper. So now the cofre is dry except for the bottom, which you can see is sticking there. So I'm gonna let it completely dry. Cofre in Spanish means chest. Cofrecito is little chest. And so since this is an offering or a gift for a spirit, I'm gonna make her a cofrecito or a cofre. Cofre again in Spanish means chest, like a treasure chest. Un cofre. So I just transferred the paper so you can see it. It looks really beautiful. It looks like a bar of gold. And so I went to the dollar store and I got some this decorations so I can embellish it. I don't know why I picked these up. I think these are a little too gaudy, but only $1, so maybe I'll put one or two. But I'm gonna let it completely dry and start decorating. Looks beautiful. So here's the box all done and ready. And you see I chose this green and this kind of like amber colored beads. And I placed some eyes on it. Now the eyes would be nice if they were red, but I chose those green because I didn't buy no red. I didn't put the butterflies because it was just too gaudy and too much. So it's gonna be for an offering that I'm gonna do. And what does the beetle represent, or the scarab? The scarab represents immortality, mortality, resurrection, transformation, protection, and divine manifestation. And the cofrecito does open. You can see it does open. So this is something that my daughter was going to get rid of, and I said, no, let me do it. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it and decorate it, and I like it. And this is going to be for a future ceremony that I'm going to be holding. All right, so this is Sancista Brujo Luis. I'm going to end the video right now. Hope you enjoyed this crafty witch, me being a little crafty. Adios, ciao, bye, subscribe, hit that notification bell button so you can receive notifications, and share videos with your friends. Ciao.